Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I got to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do rule well to this very day and who have taught me this truth. Salutations to the elect out there scattered wherever you may be. May Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai bless you and your household, and may you continue to endure. Also, shalom to you, Akim, who are on the highways and byways week in and week out, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai commanded us to do. May Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai also bless you and your household. It's Brother Debakia from the Sons of Yasharallah GMS Colorado Springs camp, coming to you again with another lesson, right? And I pray that you're edified, because that is what it is. That is what it is about. Edification and exhortation, okay? So first of all, we have a lot of prophecy coming to pass in these last days. Beginning stages of for the descendants of Jacob, might you ask? And we need to get right with Yahweh Shai while we still can. All right. We are currently in the grace period. Stay away from false teachers and false prophets, because there are many. Here at Great Millstone believe that we have the 100% truth. So this is the book. We're going to be in the book of St. John, chapter 12. Get this whole book, Yahweh Ratazah. It hopped on me. It hops on you. It's insane. It's like a burning sensation. You can't, especially if you consider yourself part of the hopeful elect. We do these lessons because this is ultimately what I believe my fate is, to do the work of the Lord. Honestly, the worldly riches, worldly gain. I care about trying to be delivered. Up. So let's get it. This is the book of St. John. Oh. So bear with me. We'll see how long the Spirit wants this lesson to go. But it is St. John. Then Yahweh Shai, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus, all right, Lazarus was a man who he rose from the dead. And as this book will show us. Then Yahweh Shai, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, which had been dead, right, whom he raised from the dead. Yahweh Shai raised Lazarus from the dead. All right. And that's physical. That was a physical thing. And it can also be a metaphorical thing for us in these last days, especially us in this truth. Because prior to us coming into this truth, we were in a dead state of mind. All right. When we didn't know Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, we were in a dead state of mind. And now we have life because we keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, right? We fast and pray. We St. John chapter 1 and verse 2. There, they made him a supper, and Martha served. So Yahushua is having dinner with a man that he raised from the dead. Not the Son of God. Who is? Who? Nobody in this generation can do anything like that. Nobody in this generation has even raised anyone from the dead. All right. They made him a supper, and Martha served. But Lazarus was one of them. Table with him. All right. Us being a hopeful elect, we pray to sit at the table with Yahushua in that day in the kingdom. Right? To break bread with Yahushua. To drink some wine with Yahushua. Etc. Lazarus was one of them that sat at the table with him. Continuing on, verse 3. Then took Mary, all right? And this isn't his mother Mary. Honestly, who believed on him. Mary, a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, right? This spikenard is very costly back then. Anointed the feet of Yahushua. Wiped his feet with her hair. That's how long her hair was. And this actually happened. She was going back and forth, wiping Yahushua's feet. Ooh, that was the Son of God. Odor of the ointment. Continuing on. Then saith one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, betrayed him. Simon's son, which should betray him. Yahushua already knew. Betray him. All right, Yahushua knew the future. Okay, he had that gift. And verse 5, why was not this ointment, so this is what Judas says, why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor? So this nigga is hating. All right, he was sneak dissing. Okay, you gotta watch some snakes in your circle, for real, for real. Not every brother who calls you a brother is a real brother. Straight up. That's why you gotta pray for discernment, for the Holy Spirit, for faith, understanding, and for Yahweh Shai to reveal things to you. They will. Why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor? 12 and verse 6. This he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief and had the bag and bear what was put therein. That nigga was a fucking thief. Right? He didn't care about the poor. Right? You Christian pastors care about the poor? All right, the children of Israel who don't got shit. All right? No, you care about the bag, just like this nigga Judas. You sell out Israelites, y'all care about the bag, just like this nigga Judas. And you sellouts are being revealed, especially in these last days. Okay? Hey, if your Israelite leader is out there and he's telling you that the MOTB is not the RFID micro CHIP, hey, That nigga took the bag. He sold out. You don't have to believe anything we're saying. Just look it up. All right? Majority of these Israelite camps are under a 501c3 tax charter, a.k.a. they're being paid by the government. I won't say any names, but if the spirit is on you, you can allude to who I'm referring to. Straight up. That verse is heavy. Verse 6 again. This is how Yahushua responded. Not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief. Have the bag and bear what was put therein. So that nigga was just hungry and just greedy, all right? Verse 7, then said Yahushua, these words are in red, by the way. Whenever you see words in red in the New Testament, that is Yahushua speaking. Then said Yahushua, let her alone. Against the day of my burying has she kept this. Okay? He cut the hell out of Judas with that. For the poor always ye have with you. Me ye have not always. Much people of the Jews therefore knew that he was there. So, you know, the Jews, a.k.a. the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Benjamin and Levi. They knew that Yahushua was there with Lazarus having dinner with a dead man. They came not for Yahushua's sake only, but that they might see Lazarus also, whom he had raised from the dead. So they're like, yo, Yahushua raised this man from the dead. We got to go see it with our own eyes. That's Jake for you. That is Jake. Cozy. Have fun with it, you know. Continuing on. Priests consulted that they might put Lazarus also to death. Because they, by reason of him, many of the Jews went away. Put Lazarus to death. Verse 11. Because that by reason of many of him, many of the Jews went away and believed on Yahushua. All right. When they seen Lazarus rise from the dead, they believed on Yahushua because they're like, okay, this is all I needed to see. Right? Even what does it say right there? The chief priests came and seen it with their own eyes too. Okay? There are many accounts of Yahushua doing incredible things in the New Testament. People. This truth for granted. We're blessed. Just a servant of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because that by the reason of him, many of the Jews went away and believed on Yahushua. Verse 12. Next day, much people that were come to the feast was coming to Jerusalem. So Yahushua is returning back to Jerusalem. Took branches of palm trees, okay, and went forth to meet him and cried, Hosanna, blessed is the King of Israel that cometh in the name of the Lord Yahweh. So Jake's back then, that was the son of Yahweh. Anything or anyone. Family. Lord's will. To go into these deep secrets and mysteries. Catholic priest doesn't want to talk about. All right? Took branches of palm trees and went forth to meet him and cried, Hosanna, blessed is the King of Israel that cometh in the name of the Lord Yahweh. He had found a young ass, all right, a donkey. An ass is a donkey in the Bible. It's not a bad word. Contrary to popular belief, it is not a bad word, man. When he had found a young ass, sat thereon, as it is written. So while Yahweh sat on this donkey, right, he fulfilled a prophecy that is in the book of Zechariah, chapter 9 and verse 9. Zechariah prophesied about Yahweh. Many of the prophets prophesied about Yahweh. All right, so you Old Testament Israelites don't have the truth. You Torah-only Israelites don't have the truth. You small hats most definitely don't have the truth. All right? You're afraid of this awakening. You damn devils. Hey, Revelation chapter 12. For the devil shall come down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he have a short time. You devils, you Edomites have a short time. All right? And that persecution is about to start. That persecution is on the horizon. All right? Because you're running out of shit to accuse us of. All right? You brothers and you men in the truth need to be ready to be demonized. Because that's what this devil wants to do. He wants to demonize us. All right? We're not no black Hebrew Israelites, you fucking devils. We're different shades of brown. I can point out what is black on me, though. My black shirt, this headband, my black hair, my eyebrows, right? My mustache and my beard. That's what's black on me. You fucking devils. You red Hebrew Edomites. You're going into slavery, as well as you heathens. You Hamites. You're going into slavery too. Don't give a damn. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We don't sugarcoat nada. We are too coming in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? Yeah, none of you niggas out there can stop this. This is a divine action that is being placed here on earth. The Israelites waking up on all four corners of the earth as we speak. Beautiful, beautiful times and frightening times for you devils, you Edomites. All right, you Edomites are cooked. All this damn trolling on the internet, on social media. That doesn't, if you troll as much as you want, you damn devil, you're not going to stop your judgment from coming. You 2/3 either, because you so-called Negroes heard this truth. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all see the Israelites. Yet, do you want to repent? No. That's why your families are being judged. That's why you're losing everything. And that's why you're catching major hell. All right? We're back. Slovakia has a rant there. St. John, chapter 12 and verse 15. Verse 14 again, actually. And Yahweh Shai, all right, when he had found a young ass, sat thereon, as it is written. Fear not, daughter of Zion. Behold, thy king cometh, sitting on an ass's colt. You don't have to have any fear, because our king came and he's coming back to destroy you devils and to destroy the enemies of the house of Israel. This is not a game. He's coming back. You have to have faith. If you don't have faith, you're not going to last in this thing. All right? GMS, we are faith-based Israelites. Yes. Oh, well. I'm like Yahweh Shem Yahushai for that. That king coming sitting on a sit. And the Yahweh when he found a young ass sat thereon, as it is written, fear not, daughter of Zion. Behold, thy king cometh sitting on an ass's coat. Prophecy fulfilled, right there. You can go read that in the book of Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 9. I'd get it, but I'm limited on time. Continuing on, verse 16. These kings understood not his disciples. Oh, these things understood not his disciples at the first. But Yahushua was glorified. Then remembered they that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. So, mind-blowing experience, to say the least. That's what I'm having while I'm in this truth. Every day I wake up, it's a mind-blowing experience to know that I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, the same tribe that the one who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ comes from. That's just mind-blowing. And it just makes sense, because that's why the world hates us so much. Like, they hate us because they ain't us. They fake perpetrators. Joke, inside joke. Anyway. 12 and verse 16 again. These things understood not his disciples at first. Remembered they that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. The people therefore that was with him, when he called Lazarus out of his grave and raised him from the dead, bear record. Lord, our King. John chapter 12 and verse 18. For this cause the people also met him, for they that heard the miracle. The Pharisees therefore said among themselves, Perceive how ye prevail nothing? Behold, the world is gone after him. So, Pharisees, no Sadducees, nothing can stop Yahushua from coming back. Nothing can stop Yahweh Bashim Yahshua's will from being fulfilled here on earth. On earth as it is in heaven, all right, it should be here on earth, because the kingdom of heaven is going to come down here on earth. It will be here on earth. Yahushua will rule here on earth. All right? And there were certain Greeks who were the Israelites at the time, all right? Greek-speaking Israelites, that's just all they were. The diaspora, okay? And Greeks among them that came up to worship at the feast, all right? More than likely, those are Israelites. John chapter 12 and verse 20. St. John chapter 12 and verse 20. The same came therefore to Philip, which was of Bethsaida. Yahushua. Once again, these are all believers who came to him. Of all, came therefore to Philip, which was of Bed. See Yahushai. Philip cometh and telleth Andrew, and again Andrew and Philip told Yahushai. Fall into the ground and die. It bringeth forth much fruit. He that loveth his life, that hateth his life in this world, shall keep it unto life eternal. Hate this world, right? And therefore we hate our life. Right? We hate our life for Yahushai's sake, to leave this world, to come into this truth, to be converted, to be changed into that new man. Right? Over this world, it's wickedness, adultery, nastiness, unlawfulness, sickness, sin. That's what the love of this world is. All right? Nigga culture, black culture, Latino culture, Native American culture. To hell with all those dumbass cultures. We are in a new thing. We now are in the Israelite culture. Right? He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hated his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. John chapter 12 and verse 26. If any man serve me, let him follow me, and where I am, there shall also my servant be. All right. So if you're following Yahushai and you're hitting the highways and byways week in and week out, and you're doing your lessons, look, you're Yahushai's servant. All right. We are servants to Yahushai. We were once slaves to Esau, but now we're servants for Yahushai. Whoa. We see things differently. We perceive things a lot differently than how we once did. Chapter 12 and verse 26. These words are in red. If any man serve me, let him follow me, and where I am, there shall also my servant be. So wherever Yahushua goes, we're going to follow him, and it's not a coincidence that we came into this truth, because reincarnation is biblical. The spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. So if we're a prophet in this life, more than likely you are a prophet in the last life. Under the sun. These are basic concepts, aka the milk. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. And Yahushai, and Yahweh is honoring the prophets in these last days. Everything that our elders and the bishops over at Great Millstone have said has came to pass. Right? These prophecies are coming to pass. All right? It's because Yahushua is honoring them for standing their ground. All right, some of our teachers have been in the truth for plus 40 years. In America around the late 1960s. With Elder Abba Bivens. Do your history. All right? All right, what does Elder Apostle Gabar always say? Know the mystery, you got to know the history. All right, so look, we got to be diligent in this thing. We have to go into maps and the Hebrew. All right, we got to go into words, the etymology of words, all that. Now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. Before this cause came I to this hour. So he's talking about his death. He's predicting death. He knew he was going to be crucified way back then because of the fame he was getting, you know, etc. Plus, he was the son of God. He knew things before they happened. All right. St. John chapter 12 and verse 28. Father, glorify thy name. Then came there a voice from heaven saying, watch this, I have both glorified it and will glorify it again. Yahweh glorified Yahweh's name when he placed him as a man on earth in flesh, right, to walk the earth and to raise men from the dead. And he's going to glorify him again when he comes back to save the children of Israel, beginning with the elect. The 1/3 in that great multitude. Okay? Via the chariot. All right? To annihilate and to put to death you Edomites and you heathens. Right? That day is very near. That's why you're seeing chariots at a high level, aka UFOs, IFOs, these crazy ass terms that Esau always wants to place on a man. Forget all these stupid ass terms. They are the chariots of Israel. That is our salvation. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that is our salvation that you are looking at in them skies, that you're seeing in those skies. Those are the angels, the Elohim, okay? John chapter 12 and verse 28. Father, glorify thy name. Then came there a voice from heaven, saying, I have both glorified it and will glorify it again. John chapter 12 and verse 29. The people, therefore, that stood by and heard it said that it thundered. Others said, an angel spake to him. That's real heavy because the things we see and the things we believe, the average person does not believe. People to come into this truth and to receive this good news. It's an unfortunate thing, but it is what it is. All right? 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are degenerate plants. Too far gone. And Babylon the Great, aka America, is gone. Others said an angel spake to him. Chapter 12 and verse 30. Yahweh answered and said, this voice came not because of me, but for your sakes. Sent Yahweh Israel's sakes, not for you heathen sakes. Continuing on. St. John chapter 12 and verse 31. Now is the judgment of this world. Now is the judgment of this world. That's what's happening right now. The judgment of this world. These wildfires, these hurricanes, these mass shootings. It is the judgment of this world. Right? Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. And who's the prince of this world? Let's not act stupid here. So-called white people, all right? So-called Caucasians. Y'all are the prince of this world, all right? Red Hebrew Edomites. You're not white. You're different shades of red. Hey, it is what it is. It was what it was. Be cast out. Yeah, you're being casted out, you Edomites. And fast. You're losing power on a tremendous scale. And that's all because Yahweh Shemashah wants to destroy you devils. Those angels. That is an omen for devils because you're going into slavery and eventually chariots, aka those UFOs that you're seeing, they're going to start shooting out laser beams. Believe it or not. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. It's going to happen. This is in the Bible. Your opinion, to be honest, that I feel, I think, all right, that's not what Yahweh Shemashah is dealing with. They're dealing with these prophecies. And the men of the Lord, beginning with the prophets, the elders, and the bishops on down. 12 and verse 32. And if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. So after his departure, after his crucifixion, he knew that all men would come unto him. The elect. And he said, signifying what death he should die. Before the people answered him, we have heard out of the law that Hamashiach abideth forever. How sayest thou, the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is the Son of Man? Almost done. Yahweh Shai said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you. He was referring to himself. Walk while you have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness is not whither he goeth. Chapter 12 and verse 36. While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Yahweh Shai, and departed, and did hide himself from them. Chapter 12 and verse 38. The saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled. He spake. Isaiah is referring to Isaiah, okay, who was from the tribe of Judah. The saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report, and to whom hath the arm of the Lord been revealed? So who, all right, who is going to believe this report? All right, if you believe this report, it's because you're more than likely part of the hopeful elect, and Yahweh Shai wanted you to receive this report. Right? You to receive this report. She has spake, Lord, who hath believed our report, and to whom had the arm of the Lord been revealed? And who's the arm of the Lord? Shai, all right, who was a so-called black man, all right, from the tribe of Judah. That is the arm of the Lord, who came down as a physical man in the flesh and lived an actual life, right? That is the arm of the Lord, Yahweh. And to whom have the arm of the Lord Yahweh been revealed, which is a precept. That is in the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, verse 1. Beginning at verse 1. You can go get that. And then that's also a precept in the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 16. So Isaiah spoke of this precept, right? And the apostle Paul, okay? He also spoke of this prophecy. Because look, if Yahweh Shai doesn't want you niggas to get it, you're not going to get it. If he doesn't want you spicks to get it, you're not going to get it. If he doesn't want you tomahawks to get it, you're not going to get it. It was. Oh, well, to hell with niggas. That's why the elders and apostles always say, if a 2/3 can't get this, we moving on. Or if a nigga don't get it, if a nigga don't understand, we moving on. We don't have time for niggas. We're fishing for the elect out there while giving prophesying judgment to you heathen nations and to you 2/3. All right? We're out on the highways and byways for a number of reasons, and we're doing these lessons for a number of reasons. And one of those reasons includes a reward. Because, hey, if we're part of the elect, we get a reward at the end of this thing from Yahweh Shai himself. Barak Atah Yahweh Shai for that. We're fighting for a reward. John chapter 12 and verse 39. I'll be surprised if I can upload this video on my page, but I pray this lesson can go up. I pray it can go up for real. Therefore, they could not believe because that Isaiah said again. Verse 40. This is what Isaiah said, all right? He had blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. Come into this truth, Yahawashi heals you. He healed me. All right, I was really deep in the world doing just nigga shit. And I'm sure several of you Akim brothers can attest to this. Look, we weren't perfect. That's the reason why this truth is important, because we change our lives and we change ourselves. St. John chapter 12 and verse 40 again. He had blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart. He converted, and Yahweh, who blinded their eyes? That would be Yahweh. He's the one who has blinded 2/3 of the nation of Israel's eyes. Blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Isaiah when he saw his glory and spake of him. St. John chapter 12 and verse 42. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also, many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him. So they just were embarrassed to. They had no faith. He put out of the synagogue. They didn't want to lose their spot. They didn't want to lose their position. We understand being in this truth, we can lose it all. Honestly, we take nothing for granted. Okay. The majority of the governments around the world don't want people to know. But look, all revealed unto us. So we're still in the beings. All right, we're prophesying against you, Esau. We're prophesying against you, Ishmael. All right, we're prophesying against you, Elam, you Elamites. We're prophesying against you, Moabites. We are prophesying against you, Ammonites. Anybody can get it, honestly, respectfully too. They didn't want to be put out of the synagogue. So even Pharisees, what does it say right there? Even the Pharisees, certain Pharisees believed on Yahawashi, but they just couldn't confess him because they would have lost their position, their title, aka their job, their employment. St. John chapter 12 and verse 43. For they love the praise of men more than the praise of God. He that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. By default, us believing on Yahawashi, which is Yahweh's Son, makes us reach the Father Yahweh on that personal connection. So even on people sitting here talking about I believe in God, but how do you believe in God if you're worshiping a false image of His Son? All right, you're worshiping an Edomite image, aka Caesar Borgia, all right, who was a homosexual, all right, but you claim that you believe on God and you believe in God. All right, that right there is false. What is that? That's a damn lie, basically. You can't worship Yahweh if you're not worshiping his true image, which is a so-called Negro. You can't worship his son if you're not worshiping the true image of his son, which is a so-called Negro as well, so-called black man. All right, but you're sitting here praising a damn Mo. All right, Caesar Borgia. That verse again. chapter 12 and verse 44. Yahweh Shai cried and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but sent me. All right? We believe in Yahweh because we believe his son, Yahweh Shai. Receive Yahweh. 5, and he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. All right? So they're looking at a so-called Negro. All right? The disciples are seeing a so-called Negro. All right? And that's a direct image of how Yahweh looks. So Yahweh Shai and it has the exact appearance, if you will, of Yahweh. Right? So we seen Yahweh by seeing Yahweh Shai. And even on Yahweh Shai, we get to Yahweh and we believe on Yahweh. Names are very important. And he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. Verses more. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. So if you believe in Yahweh Shai, you're out of that darkness. We are out of that dark state of mind, that depressing state of mind. Although it may occur, and it does occur, it happens to us oftentimes, and it's truth. But look, we have to rebuke them demons, because we're not in darkness anymore, Akim, and you sincere sisters out there. We are now in the light. We now have this light because of Yahweh sending his son, Yahweh Shai. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. If any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not, for I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. And what it's referring to is eons or ions, okay, which goes into the children of Israel. Yahweh Shai came to save the children of Israel. Go into these words. I could go into that word right now, but I don't have it on me. Granted, my phone's being the one that's recording this. The world is referring to the elect too. More importantly, it is about the elect. Yahweh Shai came to save the elect. Those who believe on him sincerely and in truth. St. John chapter 12 and verse 48. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth him. My word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. Oh. Down Yahweh Shai is going to judge you in that last day. AKA your final day on earth when you're being put to death. You're being judged. Okay. Verse 49. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. So I was just doing Yahweh's will. And that's all that we pray that we're doing as well, is Yahweh's will. Or willing. Yahweh Ratazah. Verses, a few more. Verse, St. John chapter 12 and verse 50. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. Whatsoever I speak, therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. Close out this lesson by saying, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I pray that you were edified, because that's what it's all about, edification. All right, Shalom, Shalom.